So you can see this arm here, it's like on a locomotive. It's going round and around and around, and it's just basically moving these side to side. You can see the other bushing is up underneath of there. And the end result is it just wipes side to side, about 90 degrees.
Brian's Mobile One.
So this is Rex. It's a Subaru WRX. It's a bug eye, and it's awesome. It's my lift to the lifts. I use it to haul skis, gear, all that kind of stuff, and also do a little bit of roadside work with it. Anyway, Rex needs some help because every time I go out, it's usually bad weather when I drive it because it's skiing, it's powder day or whatever, and I've been experiencing a particular problem with the wipers. So this is what happens when I have the wipers on and I'm at speed. See how it goes clear off the windshield? It gets stuck there. That's bad. Normally wipers should not be able to move this far just grabbing onto them. And the problem is the wiper transmission. So you've got a transmission associated with the shifter, and then you've also got a transmission. And what does transmission mean? Trans means across or whatever. Mission means special operations. Just kidding. No, it just basically it transfers a circular motion to a wiper motion. It transitions or transmits that energy from circular to back and forth to clean your windshield. You see, this is fine and it cleans the glass great, but if there's wind, the wind catches on this fin that helps create downforce and it moves it clear over the side like that. You see what happened there? So if you push a little bit of pressure here, it goes all the way off the A-pillar and gets stuck on the antenna. Let me show you, like that. And that's scary because when it rebounds, it skips most of the windshield, and you think it's going to rip this off, and it's just hard on it generally. So that's why we're going to replace the wiper transmission. First thing you do, pop the hood. I love this car. It's a beater, but it's my beater. I love the turbo on it. Automatic transmission, so it doesn't get up and perform like some other cars, but it's just fun. No matter how hard I beat this car, it just keeps going. I got out of the car a couple times to check the tires and see if they're flat. To the contrary, they're even more voluptuous than before. They're not flat at all. The fun thing about Subarus, especially these older ones, is when you open the hood, you can open it all the way back like this. I mean, like a Jeep. And for doing something like the wiper transmission, that's what you're looking for. A lot of them have some type of rack, and so you just tie from the rack to the hood latch, and it holds it up way out of the way for you. So here's what the hood looks like, all tied off. And then you just hook it into one of the holes there. Be careful not to hook it too hard, or else you can actually make a dimple stick out by denting it with a point from the other side. This bulb seal is what they call it. You got little T-pins that are in there, and this shows the Toyota influence. There's a circle hole here, and you can kind of hook it on either way, or you can just pull them off that way. If you push them side to side, you can usually have pretty good luck pulling them off. You have to pull the whole pin out anyway, so that's ideal because you got to pull all of this little panel off, because that's where the wiper transmission lives, is it lives underneath of this right here. All I'm doing is just bumping on one side till it clears, and then bumping on the other. That one's clear across the room. You ever make a YouTube video and you just kind of feel this pressure to perform and get all this stuff done? So this is all able to pull up now. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to pull off these nuts. These nuts is 14 millimeter. So you can either have these stick up first or pull the nut off first. It doesn't really matter. So this one, you flex it. When you have it up in this position, then you can kind of push up and down right here, and it'll loosen up and come off. Like that. And you can straighten them if you want or whatever. Just make sure you don't get it on the alternator, discharge wire. That could cause all kinds of like short circuiting. So it feels like they're not going to come off, and then all of a sudden they just come off. So all of this can come up, and you've got a whole bunch of body push pins all the way across the back of this. If you break some clips, you know, it just happens. Plastic gets old and brittle. Lift this up in the center, get it clear to one side. and then get it to do the same thing. You got to get it to come off the windshield just a little bit. I'm going to show you on the back side here. See all those little plastic pins? They look like sorry board game pieces. That one's broken, by the way. That one's missing, and that one's good. So we're in. That's the hardest part of the whole job, right there. So this is your wiper motor. If your wiper motor quits or something wrong with that, that's where you get to it. Well, just want to clean everything. Let's just leave it alone. So this isn't held in by very much at all. So you've got one wiper that's powered here and one that's powered here. And as far as fasteners go, it's not very fascinating because it's just, you've got one here that snaps on, and then you've got a bolt here, and a whole lot of just not much else going on. There's a bushing clear up underneath of there, and you can't, on some vehicles like Chrysler used to be really good at providing bushings like that for your transfer case shifter, your wiper transmission, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if they still are or not, but this one I had to get the whole thing. I'll show you what it looks like in action, then I'll show you the new one. That bushing right there, that little white dome looking thing, that's what wears out on these things. So you can see this arm here, it's like on a locomotive. It's going round and around and around, and it's just basically moving these side to side. You can see the other bushing is up underneath of there, and the end result is it just wipes side to side about 90 degrees. And that's all a wiper transmission is. That's what it does. Let's show you the new one. Let's get a little Vanna white action going on. The things that you saw that were broken, of course you guys are smart, you know that this is the way it goes and that the wiper motor goes here. This is what secures it on, this secures it on here. This is what goes on the actual wiper motor. It goes around and around. So this bushing wears out, this one wears out, but for the most part, by and large, it's this one here and this one here that cause them to be able to move a little bit too much each way. So let's pull the old one out, put the new one in. So because this was flying off of the A-pillar and getting stuck, I would just bump the wipers. I didn't dare leave them on. And driving in spray, driving in all kinds of muck, it sucked. There's a bolt here, we're gonna pull that out. Another one right here. I believe it's just a nut. Now I've got a magnet that's just ready to rock when the time comes. Once you break it free, they come pretty easily. A little crud on it. It's not as compliant as you would think. A smart guy would undo the air conditioning line and create a little bit of slack. Let's see if we can find a smart guy in here. A little bit nervous about taking some of this apart on account of it could tear the rubber mounts that it's mounted to. And the other thing, you don't want to move it a whole lot. It can cause leaks. I feel like I'm in an arm bar jiu-jitsu move. I can't move my arm. Wasn't planning on having a Gracie garage tonight, but whatever. Boy, that does not want to come off. That's got lots of dirt roads worth of grit on it. Take it to the workbench and swap the motor over. This job is not super technical. A little bit intimidating if you haven't done one before, but not bad at all. As you can see here, it's got a bunch of play on it as well. You see how loose that is, so probably a lot of the play was just right there. Like everything else, power tools make it a lot easier. So this is a 17mm socket right here. So I'm gonna get this off so I can get to the 3 bolts underneath. So just set it to loosen. I let the technology of the fuel, it's got the Bluetooth and the GPS and all that crap. This is a ridiculous gun. I'll leave a link in the description. This could have been a little bit hard, and it could be that we'd have torqued it funny, but we didn't. I'm going to mark where this arrow is right here, and then we'll have a reference point for this going forward. There we go. Isn't that nice? And we take this off, and I leave it close by a little bit. I'll take this one and just rotate it on top. If you have to change this later, it's difficult because this stuff's underneath. And you can get by because it just goes in a circle, and you can adjust for it the way that you put the wiper arms on. But it's so satisfying. It feels so good to get it right the first time if you can. Yeah! Something satisfying about letting a good sneeze rip. We're gonna have that go like that. About like that. So now we can compare where this was. So I can say from here in the corner of this, since it's a factory part, this should work in theory. Should point to my finger, which means this needs to go just a hair that way, like that. And in a perfect world, this is gonna work perfect. We're not in a perfect world, spoiler alert. Let's throw that on the floor, out of the way. And I can cozy up to the bench and really hold on to this thing and send it home right. Give it something to be proud of. Done. I'm so excited for this to work properly. This little car, so much of it is right, and this is so not right before. I'm excited, let's do this. All right, so we just slip it underneath this line here. This is for your squirters, the washer nozzles, windshield washer nozzles. Slip it underneath. It feels like it's just putting itself together as you're doing it. There's just not a whole lot of parts, and it's just kind of a fun job. It's just an M6x1, most common there are. I'm just pushing in hard so I can get it as far as I can by hand. So tomorrow is Valentine's Day. What are you guys doing for your significant other for Valentine's Day? Dampening mount back onto the AC line. I'll be using a lot of Cornhuskers lotion. I usually wear gloves, and for whatever reason I said, screw it. Didn't wear them today. There we go. Looks pretty good. It's pretty solid. So I've been sitting on this wiper transmission now for a long time actually. I think I bought it like a month or two ago. It was just rainy. I was getting ready for ski season. So I don't have to use this car a whole lot. And anyway, I don't know how many storms I've been through where I should have had this done and didn't, because I want to make sure to film it for you guys. Didn't want to miss it. So these little pins, you just stick them this way and they don't go in, but if you stretch and then let go, bada bing. You can see when I was pulling them out, all you got to do is get that little part right there, that hook part, to come off, and you can pull this out. You'll know if the holes line up when you're doing it right. Okay, put the wipers on. What I do is I just kind of line them up on the black line here. Make sure it's nice and relaxed. Looks like it stayed in the right place. This job's so easy. I work on so many things that are just such a pain in the butt, and then I do something like this and I'm just like, what a joy. How nice is this? Whereas this one sits underneath the windshield a little bit. I'm just going to kind of leave it down there, get it back into a happy spot. Send it down. This is going to be so nice going skiing tomorrow and having good wipers, good visibility. It's one of those like responsibility things that you should keep maintained on a car. Alright, so we're going to unhook the hood. Drop it like it's hot. Tools are clear. Alright, let's fire it up. What you got? Ooh, look at that. I love it. Yeah. That didn't take any time at all. And if you find they come loose or something wrong, it's usually that 14mm nut that is on the end here. Is this a messy job? Yeah, a little bit, but it's pretty easy. So now that it's fixed, we got to talk about why that little joint by the wiper motor got loose. And the reason why is this. And really for cold freezing temperatures. When these freeze down, that thing's muscling and smashing against the bushing as hard as it can to get these things to break free. So you'll notice if you go skiing, A lot of cars will have their windshield wipers that are up like this so that they don't freeze to the windshield. This way you can scrape it and get it all good, or defrost it, do what you gotta do, and then you don't have that problem. The other thing that you can do is manually break them free. You don't want to move too far. You see, these are nice and tight now. They don't move much at all.
Normally wipers should not be able to move this far.
Keep them that way. Don't freeze it on. Break them free by hand, and you're just going to be okay. Consider subscribing if you like it, want to see more like it. I do a bunch of Subaru videos and a lot of other things across the board. If you want to help other people to find it, if you think this is a good video and it's worth people to watch, help other people to find it by clicking the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. You guys have been great. And here's some end cards and some bonus footage at the end.